Welcome to Afterlight Tales, where the world after dark reveals the stories daylight tries to hide. If you are ready for mysteries that blur the line between reality and the unknown, let's begin. Tonight's tale is The Bridge That Leads to a Road Not on Any Map. There is a bridge in rural Japan that locals refuse to cross after sunset. Not because it is dangerous, not because it is haunted, but because people who walk across it sometimes end up on a road that does not appear on any map. A road that stretches endlessly into a forest that shouldn't exist. A road where phone signals die, footsteps sound delayed, and travelers report hearing distant traffic from a highway that isn't there. Tonight, I'm going to tell you the story of the bridge that leads somewhere else, deep in the mountains of Nagano Prefecture. There lies a small village called Kurohara. It looks like any other quiet rural town. Rice fields, wooden houses, mist-covered hills, except for one place. A narrow wooden bridge, barely 15 meters long, crossing a shallow stream. The bridge is not ancient, not historical, not even interesting at first glance. Yet, locals avoid it. Taxi drivers refuse to drop passengers there. Hikers walk an extra 2 kilometers to use another path. And elders warn children, do not cross the bridge at dusk. The road changes on maps. The bridge leads to a forest trail, but at night, people say it leads somewhere entirely different. The earliest documented case happened in 1988. A university student named Kenji Morita was hiking alone. The weather was clear. The path was familiar. Nothing seemed unusual. At 5:42 p.m., he sent a message to his friend. Crossing the small bridge now. Should reach the station in 20 minutes. He never arrived. A search team found his footprints crossing the bridge. But what they found on the other side made no sense. The trail was gone, replaced by a perfectly straight dirt road cutting into a dense, unfamiliar forest. But here's the strange part. Locals insisted no such road had ever existed. And when the police returned the next morning, the road had vanished. Completely. Grass and natural forest growth covered the area. Only Kenji's final message remained. A handful of people have returned. Their stories are eerily similar. They describe a distant humming, like cars on a faraway highway, trees ranged in unnaturally perfect lines. A faint glowing light at the end of the road, footsteps echoing seconds after they walk, and a constant feeling of being observed, though no one is ever there. One hiker, an elderly man named Sato, claimed, "When I crossed the bridge, the air felt heavy. The forest was different, symmetrical. I walked for 5 minutes. When I turned around, the bridge was gone. When rescuers found him hours later, he was only 50 meters from the bridge, disoriented, dehydrated, unable to explain how he had gotten lost so close to home." But the strangest story came from a truck driver. He said he saw fully lit highway exit signs, overhead lamps, even moving headlights, but the moment he blinked, it vanished. In 2004, a group of hikers filmed their trip. At dusk, they crossed the bridge. The footage shows the moment it happened. The forest around them flickers just for a fraction of a second as if reality glitched. One hiker says, "Where did the trail go?" The video shows a straight dirt road that didn't match the map. Then the camera shakes. The sound cuts out. A low rumbling noise appears like traffic under the ground. The hikers turn back, running. When authorities reviewed the footage, they found another anomaly. For 3 seconds, an unknown road sign appears in the corner of the frame. A sign that doesn't match any Japanese road design. Experts call the footage camera error. Locals called it something else, a doorway. Today, The government has quietly sealed off most trails leading to the bridge. There's no official explanation, but researchers who try to study the area report strange interference, GPS units malfunction, compasses spin. Audio recorders pick up faint engine sounds. When the forest is silent, drone surveys often show a straight line cut through the trees, as if a road is there one moment and gone the next. And at dusk, multiple hikers claim to hear a single car horn from deep inside the forest, the kind used on highways. But there is no highway within 30 kilometers. So the next time you look at a map of rural Japan, remember, not every road is drawn. Not every path is meant to be walked. And some bridges do not lead where they appear to. Somewhere out there, in a quiet forest, a straight, silent road still appears for those who cross at the wrong time. A road with no origin, no destination, no record. A road not on any map, yet waiting for someone to follow it forever. You've been listening to Afterlight Tales, where every mystery leaves a shadow behind. If the story lingered in your thoughts, subscribe and step with us into the dark again. Until next time.